clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.
Hey everybody, sorry we're late. Let's get right to the point. We got Nick and Jeff on point, and Vega behind the glass, but I want to address the elephant in the room right off the bat. There's been a shooting in Jacksonville, Florida, and it's kind of our people. It's Madden 19 tournament. The clip's out there. I got a particular clip. I uploaded to Shop from the Point News, but we're going to follow through with the podcast as best we can, and we're going to take calls right afterwards. I didn't really see it. If it becomes a place where you vent, but we're going to definitely talk about the fight. I also have a really huge announcement for this channel. And then, yeah, I'm a little rattled, to be honest with you. That clip, the clip out there is pretty rough.
Terrible.
It's
absolutely horrible.
Yeah. Holy shit. No, I haven't dropped the drink. God, I wish. The worst thing I had was like somebody
fucking Madden tournament.
Yeah, I think I need a beer after this.
Yeah, I know. Let's try to start off with the fight. I was contacted by John Scarce after the fight. He will be coming on Shot for the Point to talk about the fight and everything. It's one of the first things. I'm getting a vibe like a lot of you tweeted him and supported him like we did in Shot from the Point. Yeah, he lost fight fair and square, but a broken hand. Recovering drug problem. Dad dies. Broken hand. You know, it was frustrating for me not to watch him put. I was like, God, you're bigger than that guy. You know, throw a right hand, hard. It was tough to watch.
It's safe to say he had a lot going on.
Yeah, and then it turns out he broke his wrist right before the fight.
Not ideal when it comes to boxing to bust your hand. Not
From what
ideal.
I'm told, he's in excellent spirits, and because it's a win no matter how you look at it. His opponent,
100%.
I don't know anything about Rucka. He seems like a really fucking great guy. I think that was one of the downsides of the fight, to be honest with you. They both seem like good guys, and there was no reason to fight each other other than to be in a boxing ring.
Yeah, but he took a lot of bad punches. The guy has a lot of heart though to keep going.
Oh God, yeah, he did. But I mean,
he just kept coming back and coming back and coming back. I'm like,
yeah, Rocka had more stamina than Logan Paul.
Yeah,
that's true. I was very disappointed with Logan's stamina.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get into Logan in a minute. Logan said some really interesting things after the fight, but let's might as well go over both these guys, real sportsmen about the whole thing. Yeah, Rocka got more offense in. Scarce was a lot bigger than him, and it seemed like I'm hearing Scarce got his ass kicked. Yeah, he lost a fight. If you want to say he got his ass kicked, yeah. But I never felt like Scarce was like he wasn't getting the slobber knocked out of his fucking mouth. He wasn't walking into walls. He wasn't falling down. And I think Rucka even looked surprised sometimes. Some of the, he threw a right and a left to his face, and Scarce had his guard up, ready to go, and it seemed to shock him a bit. But look, both these guys went boxers. One guy was hurt. I don't know if Scarce is the type of guy that wants to go knock somebody fucking out. Or was it just his wrist?
He came off with a smile cheek to cheek. He was in good spirits afterwards. He made a video. I can't say this is a definitive loss on his part.
No. And
he even said after the fight, like he was trying to figure out beef between the two.
Yeah. Scarce didn't really have beef with anybody. And maybe that was one of the downsides because Keem's too old to fight him, and that would have been the natural fight, and it would drew a lot of money too. But it really is just amazing everything he's been through. I did hear, although I didn't see, but I'm sure it's fucking true. Keem took a shot at him because the rolls. Is that true?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That doesn't surprise me.
What the fuck is with that walking heart attack? Fucking getting on Scarce. For having rolls, so I hadn't even heard about that. But look, if you lose that kind of weight, you're gonna have that kind of skin. It's just the way it is. And
in that amount of time, yeah.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. I saw him in the ring. He didn't look that bad. I didn't really see it.
I know. I'm not saying you look bad, but
Yeah.
You got a really good shot in on Keem, though. I mentioned it yesterday when we were doing the stream.
Yeah.
That you said, remember, when this is all said and done, remember, you challenge Wings of Redemption.
Yes, you challenged the guy who can't fucking walk. I mean, are you kidding me? I've been wanting to bring that up for weeks, by the way. But our little peace trail, like our armistice. But I mean, you challenged a guy who admittedly can barely fucking walk. Like, you've told everybody, which is fine, that you're too old to fight. You don't get to fucking make fun of Scarce. He's the real Italian stallion. You know, broken hands, dead dad coming back from a drug issue. I mean, man, fuck you. Jesus Christ. All the shit you've done on this platform?
Are you really surprised by that, though?
No.
Yeah.
People say I'm a bad guy. No, not at all. Fuck you, fucking Keem. I hope the hooker ripped you off last night. Walked away with your wallet. How do you like that? You know?
When Boogie drops another 100 pounds, they'll make a good matchup. He could fight Francis.
He's gonna fight Ricky Berwick at this point, for Christ's sake.
Let's see what Keem's stomach looks like if he dropped 100 pounds in 6 months.
Yeah, well, I mean, Keem looks good. I'm not gonna say Keem's working out too, and he looks a lot better. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, who the fuck are you goofing on Scares? I don't get that shit at all whatsoever. Who am I getting echo from in there? Making me berserk.
I hear it.
Jeff.
What?
You're getting.
It's usually me, so I'm very
Yeah,
happy
I
it's
turned
not.
Everything else is muted.
It's probably your headphones, dopey.
Yeah, just go ahead and blame me. That's fine.
I know I saw it. I don't have to blame you, and I showed it on camera too. So tough shit. So that was the other fight. I'm sorry, I did not. Did anybody watch the Overflow fight by any chance?
We all watched it. We streamed it.
I did not get a chance to watch. I've talked to Overflow like twice.
I can tell you exactly.
Wings of Redemption, $10. Tommy, I'll take you and the whole news team on at the same time on Rainbow Six. Please respond.
Do you want to know what happened on that fight?
Yeah, I don't know what happened in that fight, but I also want to say he really was a guy that we should have put over because he's been extraordinarily nice to me, Overflow. But yeah, what happened in who did he fight? I forgot.
Then maybe you don't want to know.
You know?
Then maybe you don't want to know. It was a really even fight with him and Face Sensei.
Uh-huh.
And then when he took him down, I think it was an illegal move or whatever. He took him to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Sensei kind of got up, started off the round, and took him out with 6 punches. And he was holding back the whole time.
Hit him with 2 liver shots.
Really? He knocked him to the ground.
Oh,
yeah, no, he fucked him up.
Yeah, it did seem the rules
Sensei
in that
was
fight.
pulling punches the whole time.
Really? Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
It did feel like if you got a good combo in, you won the fight. That seemed to be the rules for the night. Like if somebody got a good combo, if you really started busting somebody up, it was over. And we saw the thing with Deji.
Except the last one, you get a draw.
I have something to say about that too.
All right, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
So listen, all the best. I'm sorry, I've kind of lost touch with Overflow. He's really nice to me during the beta days, but all the best to him. So, God, man, all the guys I wanted to win lost. It sucks. You know, all the best. Thank you, Italian WAP. I think Keem is scared to show a bald head. He's not scared to show his bald head. If he thought it made him money, he'd definitely put it out there. I guess the next fight would be with Deji and Logan Paul, and I think
Jake Paul,
excuse me. And I think the big shock here is he didn't get knocked out immediately.
Yes.
I mean, he was clearly not a boxer, and clearly Jake was the better athlete. But I'll have to be honest with you, I was not terribly I expected a lot more tenacity and athleticism from Jake Paul. I didn't get it.
Nope.
And the fundamentals weren't there, and he was fooling around. And Deji stuck to his game plan and cut him up on a regular. He really couldn't deal with his jab, but you could see with the height advantage was really, really tough for Deji to overcome. But I saw one guy sticking by his training, and supposedly Deji was having training issues, and I saw another guy that looked like he was going outside of his training because he was so fucking overconfident.
Yeah.
And it's too bad because somebody said to me at the wedding, they were like, if he keeps doing that, he's gonna knock him out. And I was like, these guys aren't pros, so you can kind of afford to dance around like a jackass because nobody probably has that punching power that we associate with an event like that. Nobody has really iron hands.
Apparently, nobody knows how to guard their face either.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let's just fight with the hands down here.
Put our hands down.
Yeah.
Let's fight like this. This will probably end well. This doesn't expose anything.
I was really, I heard that Deji. I heard on your stream that, and I think there's some truth in this. Deji kind of killed his sort of underdog story with getting in sort of a pointless internet drama with Jake. Jake's about as low as they get, man. He's a low life. He acted like a low life in the ring. He got involved in his brother's fight. He went in the ring like something was gonna happen.
He fucking plugged his merch at the end of the fight.
Let me tell you something.
Oh yeah, and both him and his brother stole my gimmick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that. He has this
my
stupid
gimmick.
mask. Yeah,
The mask is mine.
No, KSI had a mask when he came out, too.
Tommy, you know what they were trying to do? This is how I described it yesterday. There are 4 guys who were all trying to be the bad guy. Nobody wanted to be the good guy.
Some of these
Jake wanted to be the bad guy. KSI wanted to be the bad guy. Logan Paul wanted to be the bad guy. Deji just wanted to be there.
Yeah, Deji, but
Good point.
I think Deji, I wouldn't say it was a total loss for him, too. Because he came out.
He clearly lost the fight, but he didn't get completely
he didn't get
I
blown
could
out.
see him fighting Joe Weller in the next one.
I guess, I heard Deji's disappointed, as you might imagine. But he says he wants to get back in the ring, and I'd like to see a Jake Paul rematch. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I probably won't. Wait, Jake? I didn't see I only got to see the fight with no sound. He called out Chris Brown after the fight.
Yeah, but Chris Brown only hits women, so that won't happen.
Nolan Dark put out a thing saying Chris Brown said no because he only beats women.
But why? Chris Brown was like 8 years ago. Why the fuck is he relevant now in YouTube?
Because he's a low enough. He's a low enough celebrity that might actually do it.
Because he can't mess with that gag order.
6ix9ine's not going to get in the ring.
6ix9ine's not. What? I don't get that. Like, why are they going all normie? I mean, the Paul brothers. I guess they look at YouTube as a stepping stone. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with it.
Has Jake Paul hit a woman yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, then he's the good guy in this.
I mean, would you really be shocked if you found out a couple of years from now that Jake Paul hauled off and cocked some girl in the face once? It wouldn't shock me at all. I'll be perfect.
But you know what's really fucking funny with this whole fighting thing? And it was the stuff we were waiting for this. It was the biggest thing when we were streaming yesterday was the differences in some of the statistics. You said that Jake Paul had a big reach and a height advantage on Deji. Well, there was one guy who was 6'5" fighting a guy who was 5'9".
It's Rey Mysterio against the Big Show.
And the guy who won the first fight had 80 pounds on his opponent.
Yeah.
Wow, I just got
Where was
wow,
that?
that hurt really bad.
What fight was that?
First fight.
First fight.
I didn't watch. I couldn't watch. I wanted to. I would have watched the whole thing if I could have, but I really only got a chance to watch the big one. So Jake Paul.
He was 5'11" and 6'5".
5'11". That shouldn't be That shouldn't be allowed. Actually.
Oh my god.
That shouldn't be allowed.
Just because it's YouTube boxing.
Yeah.
But imagine being 80 pounds heavier than the guy and expecting to who's
survive.
going to win that one?
Yeah, but they're not pros. It's like I said before. Nobody really had the punching power. In fact, moving on to the next and the final fight, which did not disappoint from an entertainment perspective. I don't know if any of these fights, the main ones, the scares, the main ones for me, scares, Deji, Logan, and KSI, everything was really entertaining. It was, I found it just as entertaining as the first time around, the first YouTube boxing they had. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was more polished.
It was more. It looked a little more professional.
Yep.
The camera work was better.
The halftime stuff was awful. They had a guy balancing a soccer ball on his nose. They had a British rapper come on who was fucking horrible.
Yeah, well,
they could have did without that shit.
I got to be honest with you, and no disrespect to the average Englishman, Americans have it in entertainment over you guys like I mean, I got to be honest with you. Europe's horrible when it comes to television entertainment. We got it over them like a fucking tent. I mean, it's really. I watch European television, and obviously, what a shock! I watch a lot of British TV. They're fucking anywhere from 7 to 10 years behind on everything. So it really didn't shock me at all that the rapper was just horrible and bouncing a soccer ball on his nose. That man got the locals going. Woo! Look at that there. You
The best part about the guy rapping.
Let's keep in mind that they're not playing at Wembley here. So
yeah, but even at Wembley, I mean, they suck. I'm sorry. The European TV sucks. It always has sucked. Fucking. Oh, and I want to address this too. Who would have shocked you was a lot more even. I took a lot of shit on an offhand comment I made about True Jordy, that he was kind of a fake, and what have you. If you want to be mad at me for calling him a fake, as far as like his individual, his person goes, his personality, the kind of guy he is, maybe you're right. But that performance that he put up in that first fight was horrid, and that's what I was referring to. He's a fake newscaster. I don't know about Jordy.
Needs to throw.
I don't need to know about Jordy personally. I hear he's the most genuine human being and genuine guy on YouTube. Fucked, maybe he is. I have no idea. But I got to be honest with you, he is god awful at that job. I mean, god fucking awful from a announcing standpoint, and he's supposed to be the YouTube sports guy. That's what I'm criticizing. If you like, when I'm saying fake, he's a fake sports guy to me. You know, and there's so many other guys. There's so many guys on hockey YouTube that have 1,000 subs right now that are like 10 times better than him. Let me tell you, that's where me and Jeff come from. Like, there's these small, tiny channels that are so much more professional than he is. And I think he sucks. And then I think what happened was Logan didn't want him there. And then he sucked ass in the internet and he got the job and he was a little more even-handed. But he was still awful. And I can say that. I know a lot of you guys like him. And I'm not saying don't like him. But don't be one of these dickhead fuckheads that sit there when I finally get to your YouTuber. Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I don't know him personally, but I don't like his sports stuff already. And maybe he's a great guy. I don't know.
I'd be willing to say his podcasts on his channel, at least the ones I've watched, especially the Logan Paul one, I'd say it was a better interview than Casey Neistat.
Really? And maybe he's good at that. I don't know. I can't say. And
but he sucks. He's so awful.
He's over the top. He sucks. Last time he's unbelievably biased. You know, I mean, and maybe that's okay. I don't know. Is he a good guy? Well, all you guys that lit me up and disliked the video on the other news channel seems to think so. I didn't mean it personally towards his character. I meant it towards his content. He does seem kind of fake to me, I'll be honest with you. But maybe he's like Face Banks. Banks is a big fucking phony as far as his public persona goes. We pointed that out more than once. But everybody I know that knows him personally says he's a fucking first-rate guy. You know, Scares tells me you're a good guy. That goes a long way for me. You know? Yeah. So maybe Jordy's like that, but I really think he sucks at that. And you know what? Get over it, because eventually I get to your YouTuber. You know when you laugh when I make fun of Cavos and Mundane Matt and whatever the next guy or Angry Joe? Yeah. I know it's your guy.
Everybody gets shit thrown at him.
We got to be fair. That means your guy's coming eventually. Eventually. All right, going in the final fight. Maybe Jordy's a great guy. I don't fucking know. I'm not saying he's a bad person. If it came off that way, I'm sorry. We'll leave it at that. All right. So big fight comes, and, I figured with Logan Paul's background, I thought this is the closest thing to a professional athlete that we are going to see. All right. I figured out this is going to be it. And initially, I was not disappointed. Logan's hand speed is infinitely better than any YouTube boxer I've seen. He looks like
first 2 rounds, especially.
Yeah, I mean, his hand speed looked sort of professional.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's really quick, but I think even with all that training, the problem is, it's just like he said, it's experience. He didn't have in-ring experience. He obviously didn't take his cardio seriously enough, because he said it was, and I'm sure this is true, it's a different kind of tired. And if I can compare it to one thing, hockey fighting, which could completely knock you the fuck out. If you ever been to a hockey fight and even like just throwing 2 punches and just wicking around in the ring and that whole thing and you throw them out, you're just gassed.
Just hockey cardio in general.
Hockey fights last about 30 seconds and they gas you. Yep. So I mean, I think Logan wasn't prepared for that. It was obvious because the KSI came right back and
if his cardio was better, KSI would not have stood a chance at all.
KSI's cardio was bad last fight. If you remember, he put his hands down in the first round against Weller.
It still wasn't great, this fight, but it was considerably better than the Joe Weller fight.
Oh, KSI looked a hell of a lot better than he did in a while.
Oh,
yes,
he looked
did.
great.
No, he had to, otherwise the last round wouldn't have been as much of a blow.
You know, and I tell you something.
He seemed consistent throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, he did really.
The first two rounds, he got blown out of the water.
But he did. I tell you something. When he took punches, he didn't change his stance. He didn't fold. He didn't say, "Oh fuck, this guy's a lot stronger than I am." You know, I think KSI is crazy enough to think when he says I can beat Logan Paul, I think he believes it. I really do.
Storm.
Yeah, because he's not afraid. One thing about KSI is he's not afraid at all whatsoever. And what he's created here with this YouTube boxing. Now, I don't like the shots of the family. I'm really sick of that shit. I mean, we're going a year straight with him taking shots at Am's family and taking shots. I don't like that. Maybe they'd agree to it. Maybe the whole thing was big fucking work. All right, and that's fine. I don't think it's good for you. I think it's like.
I would say Greg Paul's allowed though. You can take shots at Greg Paul. He's a public figure.
Yeah. Greg's got his own channel, and he is my boys.
Doesn't mean go punch him in the back of the head.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, yeah, I guess. But then, you know what? He really bothered me when Greg Paul got attacked. Yeah, he's like a 50-year-old guy and some kid in London punches a guy back in the head. Fuck you, man. What are you doing? Get your hands off him. You know. But
you want to hear something you're not gonna like?
Yeah, the fight was really entertaining. I saw Logan Paul pissing and moaning about punches after the bell, and I guess he threw or pushed around or did something illegal to Logan Paul at something like KSI. Here's the thing: not everybody at all times get discounted for. Usually, the ref has to point to the judges and say, "Take a point off for a punch after the bell." Because KSI threw one punch after the bell. Jake Paul jumped in the ring like he was going to do something up and down, and everybody ignored him and walked away. What a douche! That was really the cringiest moment of the night.
Where was that? Where's that cardio from Jake Paul in the fight?
I'm gonna be real though. I think if it wasn't KSI's event, at the end of round 5, when KSI got pulverized, put his head down and went into the ring, I think the fight ends there if it wasn't his event. I think he got the benefit of the doubt, came back in round 6, beat the shit.
Well, everybody else that got pulverized got the towel thrown in, or they called the fight, or
100%. They didn't call it when KSI was getting the shit beaten out of him in the bottom of round 5.
Yeah, and then admittedly he did come back, and sorry, Deji, I think Logan won the fight outright. Although I wouldn't have been. It's like the way Logan, I think, won the fight. I wouldn't have been horrified if KSI won it. I don't think it was that big a difference.
I think if that fight goes another round, KSI wins the fight.
I just think majority draw is fucking stupid.
Really cool that you give Digi's brother a chance on the show. What?
Because of Nick's glasses.
I didn't get it. Who's Versts?
Fuck you.
I like the glasses. I thought you looked pretty kind of cool. What the fuck do I know? You're gonna get goofed on him, not me.
I'd get goofed on if I took them off.
Oh, that's right. This is because you're.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Keep in mind. I don't want to see that shit. I don't see your operation.
Well, no, it's just I'm squinting. Like one eye squints more than the other, so I was like, I don't want to get roasted for that. I'd rather get roasted for the fucking Ozzy Osbourne glasses.
Thank you to the Twitch subscriber, DGM Mur HD.
This is totally the time to do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then of course, what was it? Somebody explain the judge. The judges didn't give back the right scores, yet they called it a draw. I didn't get this part. Could somebody explain that to me?
I don't know. Apparently the numbers didn't add up correctly. Like the way they score, you have to ask Max about that because he knows how.
Where is Max? Is he around?
It was like a 4 and a 2 5s, and they said it was a draw. But if it was a 4 and 2 5s, you would think that whoever got the 2 5s won.
Where is Max around?
Max, where you at?
He dipped yesterday too. I think he's having connection problems.
Is he? Yeah, he sounded good. Yes, it sucks that he isn't on so much.
We only had him for the first half. He wasn't there during the actual fight.
Well, first, you guys did 5 hours last night, so I mean,
5 hours.
That's pretty good. And you got him 2.5 hours. And Willie Mack was really. I know
I
was busting balls in the chat, but Willie Mack was really great.
Oh,
was really funny.
They're saying the points they took off KSI were the reason it ended in a tie.
So KSI was technically ahead.
If he didn't throw the late punch.
Then they were fucking. He was that far ahead of Logan Paul after Logan laid into him.
You know,
I'm kind of like I see Logan Paul, but the next one's going to the States. But the next one's going to the States. He said that in an interview. He said that in a tweet. Yeah, because he doesn't think he's going to get screwed in the States, apparently.
Yeah, the 3 judges said the score was, one judge scored at 57-56, and the other 2 57.
I've heard 2 things. I've heard Staples Center, or I heard it can come to New York. Either way, I'm gonna try to be there.
I heard it's L.A. It'll probably be L.A.
Yeah.
It's got to be the smartest
Probably
place
that's
to put
Logan's
it.
place.
Yeah, Staples Center.
The problem with L.A. is it's not good for Euro time zones. You know,
I wonder if Fousey will show up with Drake.
it's not good for Euro time zones.
Travis Scott going to be there?
Yeah.
J. Cole.
As far as it's fake, I don't think what's going. I look, David. I think I've watched enough sports, enough fights, and like 40 fucking almost 2 years now. I could tell you if it was fake or fucked up or something like that. I think Dave would have been all over it. I don't think the fighting in the ring's fake, but I do wonder about the decision. If I don't know if they came, it wouldn't have shocked me if they said, "Look, if this is close, we already have a rematch re-signed. Might as well give them a draw." Because I'll be perfectly honest with you, where this was the judges, someone was screwed with the judges or whatever it is, I want to see the next fight. It was good. It's always entertaining. KSI.
It actually was entertaining.
It was fun. I'm sorry, and I like when I first heard about this with the Joe Weller thing last November. I was like, "This is never gonna work. It's stupid, dumb." It's great. It's fucking great.
Honestly,
it's hysterical.
They point saying, "Oh, they're YouTubers. Look, they know how to act." Look at any of the shit that Logan and Jake Paul do.
Yeah.
Look at any of the shit that Deji and KSI do. Yeah, they're actors. They're not that good though.
No, they're
really.
not.
And they don't have the fighting background to fake the fight.
I don't really think they do. I don't buy
If
it.
it was bullshit, it happened when it got to the judge box.
This is scripted. Why didn't it wasn't more dramatic? Usually you want to go for the. I mean, they usually when you fake something. You want to say something was screwy with the judges? Yeah, I maybe, possibly. But as far as what's going on in the ring, I mean, you don't think anybody got hit? You don't think fucking Logan? What do you think? If you guys are familiar with blading in professional wrestling,
I say Jake Paul bladed
did
his
Jake Paul blade? Is that what you're saying? I mean, or did Deji cut his nose by fucking pushing up his nose every fucking time he moved in on him? I mean, give me a fucking break. Yeah, it was a draw. It was a lousy call. But that shit happens in boxing once in a while. Although draws rarely happen in boxing, but there's bizarre decisions.
I think everybody thinks it's fake because of the faces that they made whenever they said draw, because it was too priceless.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, they were both disappointed.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, and yeah, that did rub me the wrong way too. It was almost too perfect, but it could have been. Both these guys are egomaniacs. They might have both of them wouldn't shock me if they felt they won. I did this and that, and if you listen to them, they both think they won the fight. So
if I have to take away one thing from this, it's that I hope the next one has an odd number of rounds. That was the one thing that wasn't consistent through all the fights.
Yeah.
Some of the ones were 3, some of the ones
6.
were 4, and then now there's 6, and they were like 3-4, 3-4, 6.
I think that's for time reasons.
If you're not gonna fight a 12-round fight,
Yeah.
do it an odd number because there's a larger chance at a lower number of rounds that you're gonna tie.
Yeah, I suppose. Like, what do you want? 7 rounds instead?
7,
Just an
even
odd-
5.
just an odd-
7-5.
Just an odd number. That way you can have a definitive winner.
Yeah, that's interesting. Did they do that in minor? I don't know too much about like Gold Gloves or minor league boxing or anything. Is it usually odd numbers? They give even numbers. How does that work?
I don't know.
Boxing, not
Not
too
a
familiar
boxer.
with.
It's probably even too, so they can give them a draw like they did.
UFC,
keep the
UFC,
thing
they
going.
do 3 and 5.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Is anybody we like the entertainment? There's some good stories in there. Our boy Scarce, I think he proved a lot. I think Deji proved a lot. I think Jake Paul proved that he's an asshole once again. I think I think KSI proved a lot, and Logan I thought was reasonably sportsmanlike as well. I
think if anything I learned, I think Logan Paul's a fucking sociopath. He goes on True Geordie's podcast. He goes, for me, when I'm walking in, I'm trying to be the big guy against KSI. I think, damn it, I'm not a good villain. I just want to be like, hey, man, you want to fight? And I got to go in there like, you got to fight me. Meanwhile, this man walked out in a fucking Bane costume trying to be the bad guy a day later. Yeah, he doesn't know what he wants. He's trying to reinvent himself. He's trying to find himself, and he keeps throwing himself into the same position.
because he's a big dumb
weird.
kid. He's just a dumb fucking kid at the end of the day.
He just wants to make money. He wants to get his revenue back. It's probably not as good as it was.
Put in one chat if you enjoyed the fight. 0 if you thought it sucked. Outright sucked. When I say sucked, I mean you couldn't even watch it. I'm not you know, like if you had a good time, put a 1. But I'm just trying to try to answer it honestly. Don't be a dick about it. I'm really interested in how you think. I mean, yeah, it's 1. And if you don't like it, don't like it. But don't put a 0 if just like one thing went wrong. A little mix there after that. No, mostly 1s, and the occasional jerk off that writes 3, 6, fine. Or, you know, everybody put a tilde in the chat if Michael Phobia is a douchebag. Please do that.
69.
It was free. Oh, you got it for free, Ben. No, it wasn't free, Ben. It wasn't a free fight. I paid $8 for it. And you know, I tell you something, and I didn't mind paying for it either, and I'll tell you why. Because I like the camera quality is better this time around as well. They didn't have the I don't think it ever got over 800,000 in there, but that's still pretty impressive for a fucking fight, you know.
That's still pretty good.
Everybody else was on
Nick,
Twitch.
You're not the white Morpheus. Take those binoculars off. He can't. He just had eye surgery, Isaac. He can't. He's all like he's all, yeah, exactly.
This is the red or the blue.
The red or blue. I'll take calls. I'm interested in what you guys think. I'm going to put Jax on fire in there first. And this is kind of a late show because I just got back today. Yeah, Jack, what's up? What's happened?
There's a lot of things, isn't there? So, firstly, I want to say that everyone asking for a refund on Twitter and the live chat are fucking idiots.
Oh, come on.
That was the most entertaining bout.
Agreed.
That was one of the most
Totally
entertaining bouts I've ever seen.
Totally agree.
We all agree on that, hopefully.
Absolutely.
But Keem knows nothing about boxing. He just thinks the person with blood on the face loses. It's stupid. Keem knows nothing.
I know. No, actually, none of them do. I don't think KSI knows anything about boxing. You know? None of them.
Wait, they showed his face at the end. They showed his face. He goes, "A draw? Is that even?" And they cut
Is that
away
even a thing?
My favorite part about Keemstar was when they were talking to him and he was saying, "Oh my God, Deji's on."
What happened
15
here?
seconds later, they throw in the towel.
I know, that was a really bad thing.
Yeah. I think Deji's going to win this fight. That was him trying to...
I think the MVP of the night was the person who told Keemstar he looked good in a white suit. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
Apparently, he was thinking about starting a brothel in London. He looked like a fucking pimp, damn fool.
Yeah, and Tori, if people are saying that they're doing it for money, they're smarter. This is what they would do if it was all rigged and all doing it for money. They would do it so one person wins last night, another one wins in America.
No, a draw's perfect. You're wrong about that. But the fact is, I saw the punches being thrown.
They'll do 3 matches. They'll do one wins, then another rematch.
Yeah, drag it out
What
forever.
happens if Logan Paul wins the fight? This is literally KSI's event.
Yeah, it's true.
Who's Logan?
Well, then
gonna
KSI win in America,
Chris
then.
Brown. He's gonna start punching guys. Yay!
And then I'll have the third one in fucking Antarctica or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I don't think it was fixed. There's probably something... It wouldn't shock me if there's something screwy with the judges. I mean, they're probably not... Well, it's probably a good thing they're not regular boxing judges. That's a corrupt fucking sport.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that corrupt? Is that corrupt at all? I don't know
who knows what a shock. And oh, what the hell? Let's have one more fight. It's like game 7. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Fuck it. Maybe it is fixed. You know. I think KSI better watch out next time because I don't know if Logan knows what he's doing, but I think he's gonna figure it out. That guy's a natural athlete. I mean, he's scary.
And Logan was robbed.
What's that?
Logan was robbed because KSI. You know when you said about KSI losing points because of he didn't lose any points. The ref didn't signal it.
Yeah, but the refs rarely signal those. I thought that was weak.
Yeah,
there's always punches after the bell. The refs rarely fucking take points for that. Rarely.
But if he lost points for that, then wouldn't they lose points for Jake Paul jumping into the fucking ring in the middle of the fight?
Yeah, why do you lose points for that? Yeah, that's another one.
It's not Logan's fault, though.
Wasn't that great that Jake walked in?
That's his team. That's his side.
Did you get the impression that when Jake jumped in, he thought a bunch of other people were going to do it? He's standing by himself with his hands.
Jake
ridiculous.
Okay, around nowhere.
Yeah.
He jumped in with a hat and cargo shorts. He looked like John Cena when he hit the floor.
Is this not a tag team match? I thought we were playing tag teams.
Yes.
The thing is, but KSI had like 20 warnings. The ref kept telling him, If you look back,
here's Jake
he
Paul
had
with
way
the
too many
chairs.
warnings.
Yeah,
He
that's
had
it.
way too many.
What was he gonna do? Like, what do you like? It's a boxing match. What are you gonna do? Punch KSI? I mean, what the fuck's the matter with you, Jake Paul?
Here comes Teddy Long to make a tag team.
It's a tag
Drew
team
Jordy
match.
steps in the ring to fight Jake Paul.
Keemstar comes out.
Yeah, Keemstar had some loaded sock or some shit like that. You know, I liked it. It was good. I just wish they would. Thanks so much, Jack the Girl. Huge fan. This is my first time donating. I know it's not a lot. It's a lot for me. I'll promise to pump out a bigger amount next time. Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate you joining it. We have to. I may start pushing. I don't ask for donations very often, but I'm going to be honest with you. They are not only demonetizing me after every stream, which they normally do, they're keeping them demonetized. Even that angry. I made $20 on that Angry Joe stream. That should have been like close to $100. Whoa, that's enough. Yeah, thank you. Sharing the wealth. Keem looks like and then that's right. Part of this is bed money from the thing. Fucking, I don't. Can I say how much you made?
I know how much you made.
All right, well, let's just say how much. Thank you so much, Phil Oddities. And that was a really super nice donation after I was just about crying for a second because the revenue money is just like non-existent right now.
You're a banger.
Yeah,
thanks,
right.
Tommy.
Right, thanks so much.
We'll listen next.
All
See you later, guys.
right, take care, Jack. Here's the thing. Fucking what did he bet on? Tobes, what did he bet on?
Fuck, I should have got in on this action.
Yeah, Tobes made a killing. It was like a $200 bet. And it turned into a couple grand or something like that. What did you bet on?
Who did you bet on?
Did you hear that Wings of Redemption made a comment about Tobes?
No.
Oh, look here. There's two choices in life. You pretend you're straight, or I beat you to death.
You get out of your chair, you fat fuck. God, Tobes is gay. Oh my God, Tobes, you're such an asshole. You better get scarce. I made money on it. What the fuck? You better get scarce. Thanks so much, Sugar Ray. Thank you. Welcome to the Fuckheads. Oh, that's so crazy. You better get scarce. What a jerk. I feel awful taking that money. Yeah, come on. But I think we're getting scarce. I don't know when he's flying home, but I think we're going to interview him this week.
He's hanging out with Drew right now.
Oh, is he really? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, Drew posted a picture.
Oh, perfect.
He looks high as shit.
Drew looks... Is he mad exactly what he did? Oh, let's be honest. Everybody knows scarce.
Oh, yeah, we know.
And Drew is... I've been with Drew in London. He's the master of knowing everything. Drew just knows everybody and every fucking thing. That's funny. That is too funny. He's out with Drew right now. Drew is sharing everybody. Yeah, so he's going on. Oh, good. He's getting a good night. Let's see if we get him on Thursday. We'll see what we can do. But we're going to let him come home at his own pace. I'm not going to pester him. I want him to have a good time banging English broad, for all I know. He deserves it. Well earned. All right, let's take another call or something.
What's up?
What? Oh, hey, comrade. Don't just come in. Don't just come in because it fucks me up. Thank you for the donation, by the way. What's up?
No
problem.
Comrade Phil Mattis. Yes.
Yeah. I bet $300 and I got 1.2K back.
How did you get odds in Scarce's favor?
Yeah, was Scarce favored in that? Like,
well, see, it's like a group of 30 people from uni that I know.
They're retarded.
What, do you rip them off?
No, they all threw in like ridiculous amounts of money and like the like to basically get into the pool, you have to have like 250 minimum.
Yeah.
One of those rich bourgeois shit, you know.
Yeah.
So they all put down these things and they get into specific shit, but I only bet like on 3 things. I bet on Scarce losing.
Okay.
And I bet on Deji losing.
Okay.
And I bet on the fact that the KSI Logan Paul fight will span the entire like.
You went 3 for 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, so
So you bet that nobody would get knocked out.
You bet she better draw. The one who's got a couple grand.
No, he didn't bet a
that
draw. He bet a
makes sense.
decision.
That makes sense.
Oh,
I need the first 5 numbers that come to your mind, Tobes.
I don't know how it was just guesswork. The best thing.
Yeah, you just write down numbers for everybody. Give them everything one.
Who's gonna win the next one?
Holy crap!
I have no idea. The thing,
God,
the
those
best
comments
thing
are
about it was after the weigh-in, and I don't understand anything about boxing.
What's
So
that?
I'm like, so I'm like, okay, so this guy's slightly more built than the other. You know what? I'll go with
You went. So you judged him by gay standards, is what you did.
basically, yeah.
You judged him by gay standards. Okay, he's not so built. I'm not going for him. And Scarce has a little flab, and KSI is black, and so is Deji, and this is the way I go, right? Something like that.
I went.
This
3 for 3,
motherfucker made $1,200,
1.2K.
and me and Versts had to pay to watch the fight on Tommy's
That's a great story. Well, I didn't bet against you, Scarce. I just want to make that abundantly clear. But I didn't bet on
I didn't bet
anybody.
at all.
wanted him
Who
to
the
win.
fuck goes, yo, I'm gonna throw $500 down on YouTube boxing?
And he goes 3 for 3.
You go,
If he would have had 10 grand if you parlayed it. Do you imagine if if they had a parlay bet, like from one to the other, or like 3 connecting? You'd make 10 grand.
What the fuck? I mean, did you guys not have craps to shoot? Could you not have gone to a casino to do something better than fucking $500 on YouTube boxing?
No, it's a bunch of rich Arabs with nothing better to do but fuck around with dad's money. That's what it is.
Exactly. And not only that, there's no casinos around, so all we have is betting on internet fucking boxing.
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
Basically,
You know what'd be really funny?
I paid half my my salary for the month, and I basically I was gonna get a loan to get my get a new phone. But now I just can get the new phone, and I still have pocket money to spend.
Oh, Jesus. You know what would be really funny? Because Tobes lives in a faraway Arab country where they don't like gays and he's gay. If those guys came up to your house and you're like, oh no, you're going to kill me because I'm gay. No, because you work on YouTube channel. You hustled us. And they just beat the shit out of you for money and that. You know? They start thinking you hustled them. No, we saw you on Shots on Point. We don't care if
You
you're
said
gay.
Deji was great warrior.
Yeah.
One person called in the Deji throwing towel.
Yeah.
I think in the exact round they did it, and he got like 1,000 fucking.
Jesus Christ!
Oh God, everybody's
Yeah,
just winning money left and right. Huh?
Yeah, it was just on that bet. There was more.
My God.
He bet on a lot more. It was ridiculous. It was so much fun. Just watching the group chat just go into flames.
Oh my god.
Nice of shit. All
That's
right.
unbelievable.
Let's see if we get some calls in here, though. We got fucking 20 people in here. Oh no, that's the other one. All right, I'm gonna start pulling people. Thanks for the call, Tobes. Good luck and thanks for sharing. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right,
Bye
see
bye.
you guys.
All right, a big butt lover. Big butt lover. You're here. Big butt lover.
And you're gone.
And you're gone because we don't got time for this shit.
call.
Italian WAP. You're on the air.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Yeah, supposedly Rice Gum, he wants to fight.
Right? No.
Yeah, a little late. A little late.
A little late. To
Is
the
he getting his
party.
rematch
He
against
got
Gabby?
challenged for
Is he getting his
Logan Paul,
rematch against Gabby?
He's gonna get Gabby show.
That's he was supposed to fight Road to Shaw, and it just didn't happen. So Road
Him
to
and
Shaw
Keemstar are gonna have the
anyway.
first ever tag team boxing match versus Rings of Redemption in the Gabby show. There you go.
Well, that's,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
that's actually
Twitter,
an
right?
even fight. That's an even fight because Gabby Show took down Rice Gum.
Grace come on.
Fight?
Ooh,
God, I wish
fun.
you could. I wish you could show that diss track. It was the fucking best one on YouTube.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, so. What else? What else you hear in Italian WAP? I'm glad I can say that and not get punched. Hey, greaseball. All right, thank you, Italian WAP. You said greaseball or Guinea, where I grew up. Somebody might kick the fuck out of you. I mean, really. Really. It's not screwing around. What'd you say? Bet you wouldn't say the N-word for the black guy. What'd you say Guinea for me?
Yeah. Then they go on Blog TV with their fucking hands up.
Rex Ruin, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
How you
Hey
doing?
Rex.
What up?
So, we discussed this when we were on the stream yesterday.
Oh,
3 of these goons come on with masks, but Deji doesn't. So what does that make Deji? Because they're all trying to be a villain.
I don't know. What does that make Deji?
The one who
I
knocks.
don't know. He's just the odd one out. Like, he didn't want to
Oh,
be there.
I thought you were. I thought you were.
Oh, I don't think Deji wanted to be there. I know from talking to him he wanted to be there. No, there's no doubt about it. He may have been scared, but he definitely wanted to be. I can't say that. I mean, I know you guys are like, it's a really funny clip. I might even import the clip over from here. Willie Mack, who did a great job on the stream, by the way, made some crack about Deji, and I tweeted, or I donated in the stream, and I wrote, kick fucking Mac.
We got him out of
He's
there
like,
real
what the
quick.
fuck, man? Deji's never coming on your show.
Yeah, we got him out of there real
Yeah, he
quick.
kicked him out. It was good.
Yeah, thanks for saying, man. You stayed the whole fucking 5 hours and 45
I
minutes.
was asked to, so I did.
Yeah, you did a good job. You did a good job, too. I just knew who the fuck you were. Now I knew.
He's an associate for the.
Yeah, I know. He's all right.
I'm an
He's all right.
associate for the news team.
I knew that. I just know who the fuck is that guy? I thought Zhivago was sick. I mean, honestly, I thought he sounded funny.
I was there. He was there for like half.
I was there until
Yeah, he's
Rabbit
our
went
other guy.
down.
Yeah, he's our guy.
He was there till the till our
Shit
stream
crashed.
cut out.
Yeah.
Till our stream crashed, and then I had to buy the fight.
I
I just went down and mowed the yard and
Did-
watched on Facebook.
It
It was on Facebook.
It's on Facebook for free. Everybody
Yeah.
go.
Oh yeah. It looked like Deji was gonna win like a few times, but then he just like lost. Like, what do you
Yeah,
think
we
of
thought
that?
in the
Like,
beginning.
Because nobody's
was
a
doing really
boxer.
good.
Nobody
He
knows.
ran out of stamina, and then Jake Paul overpowered him.
Yeah, and then it's exactly what happened. He ran out of steam.
It looked like, and the same thing with Scarce. It looked like Scarce got caught looking at the lights.
Yeah.
he also had
Yeah.
that metacarpal
Well, not only
fracture
that,
in
every
his
time
hand.
he threw a right hand, it was gonna fucking rattle
Yeah,
his
he
teeth.
was also fighting with a broken hand.
Yeah,
which,
your wrist.
again,
I mean,
not-
I know
not
what happened. He
ideal.
broke that thing
That's it.
before he went over there, probably in sparring. And he's just like, no matter what I say, I'm a pussy. I'm gonna go in and I'll just get punched and do the best I can. And that's what he did.
I love Scary.
Because Scares, I don't know. I just got a ton of respect for that guy.
I still don't know
Scarce
how
is
he didn't go
amazing.
down.
And by the way, he's gonna come on this time, and he's told me in the past that he wants to be a regular guest on here. By the way,
Really?
yeah,
That'd be
and it'll
awesome.
be a lot of fun
That's
because a
interesting.
lot of people don't know this about Scares. I guess he's kind of had a because he became a million sub. He's pretty funny and edgy, like and
You know,
he's-
I liked him when he was on here.
Yeah,
especially
Yeah, when he was on here, that was great.
He made
was
one
really good.
comment that I'm not going to repeat that I thought was absolutely.
Yeah, no,
hilarious.
you don't. I'm trying to figure out a way to censor it. But he has an edgy sense of humor, and he's a really good guy. And I don't know. He's our Italian stallion, man. Scares did a great job. Always nice to hear, a kid from my area, Long Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, do well. And it's even better if it's somebody you know, and that's been through a lot. So I mean, I can't say enough good things. I could suck Scares' ass all day, and the first thing he does, I'm coming on SFTP. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. That made me feel real good, Even my wife was impressed. He's like, that guy's pretty tough. I'm like, yeah.
Scarce is a beast.
He's a beast. He's a big guy, too. Too bad is.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised. I honestly thought he was gonna win, but I didn't know all that shit.
Yeah,
That was, like,
well,
going
he
on
wasn't.
with
He can't say anything because then it's an excuse.
He's
So-
the only person I would have wanted to see a documentary about after this whole thing's.
Actually, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
true.
No, that's
Actually.
true. Everything that he's been through. And I'm going to ask him about his dad, and I'm going to ask him about, unless he specifically tells me not to, I'm going to ask him about what happened after our interview. If you want to know, the interview's right here. It's got 80,000 views on this channel. And, I want to ask him what happened in after that, and, wish him all the best and stuff, man. Because he's fucking hero, if you ask me, man. I guess we started late, so we got another 10 minutes. We'll take some more calls, if you guys don't mind. All right, man, Rex, thanks. Do good job on the stream. I'll talk to you later, bud.
See ya.
Take care.
Peace.
I don't know. I like Incel
Good guy.
Andy. Incel Andy. Yeah, he seemed like a good guy. I was impressed. All you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
$10 scares.
You're a little,
Look out, Diorio. I'm taking your place at SFTP. SFTP was okay. You can still play the arcade.
Hey, that'd be great for the platform.
Yeah, I guess. Hey guys, Scarce here. I'm quitting my channel. I'm gonna hang out with Tommy C. Do you want? Yeah, I imagine. Because you remember when he says like when the possibility of Keem and me fighting, he says, but who's gonna watch that? I mean, who's gonna? And he's right because it's a 30K guy versus a fucking 4 million or 3 million at the time. Okay, guy, and he was real quick. I don't know. That's what I like about Scarce.
Bro, you would have got death threats.
What? I've gotten death threats before.
No. Just because you were fighting a guy that big and you're at this size.
Well, he's not. He's not. From what I told you, he's just fit funny. How tall are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I am 5'10".
You're 5'10". You're just slightly shorter than him, right?
Yeah. He's like 5'11".
I'm only 6'1". It wouldn't have been that big.
No, I'm not talking about physical size.
Yeah.
I'm saying in terms of channel size. His audience would have fucking berated you.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't. Well, I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you.
You know how much that would have done for the channel?
Yeah, fucking fine with me. I don't give a shit. Well, actually, I was thinking about this the other day. Did you know the most hate I ever took is when I got picked up for baited? The breakup was not as insane. It was insane as when I first got picked up. And Jeff remembers it. I was getting death threats. All sorts of weirdos were contacting me, wanting to get in touch with Keem. We had that problem with, although we have forgiven him, David is Gaming HD. Police were getting involved. It was totally, utterly fucking insane.
Staff member.
I can't imagine it being any worse than that.
Previous staff member.
Oh, staff. We had staff members fucking like freak out and leave us and stab us in the back, and it was just nothing was that whole baited thing. Nothing could add up. The breakup wasn't. The breakup was like the 2 weeks, and the breakup lasted 2 weeks, and I started losing stuff. But we went back to a normal show format. Me and Jeff pretty much carried it for the next 10 months or so, and but nothing was worse than getting the job. I mean, I kill your family. I'm gonna stab you. I know where you live. Some guy actually got an address that I had like in the 80s of mine. He got the wrong one, but still, I mean, you're getting close.
They're on the right path.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't really give a shit. Let's get to some calls. No. Let's take a few calls. If you're not ready to go, you're out of here. Intel Andy, you're on the air. Go.
Oh, yo, how's it going, Tommy? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. How are you?
All right, can we get a W in the chat for Jeff Huffman being co-host today, yeah? I'm sick of Versts boys.
You don't like Versts? Why don't you like Versts?
Why don't you like Versts?
Man keeps kicking me, muting me, man, for no reason.
Well, I bet there's a good reason to mute you. Your name's Intel Andy.
There's no good reason, Tommy, I swear to God.
What do you mean? You're first of all, that's a good reason.
You mean like you kind of mean like this?
Yeah, I mean, your microphone blows.
Sorry, but if I don't put it.
Versts says, "Suck my dick, fuck you, faggot," in the chat.
Well, at least you didn't have to hear his voice.
Yeah, that's a fat W for me, boys.
Yeah,
right, I'm gonna go to school now, boys. So see ya.
What do you mean school? You live. It's 9 o'clock at UK time. What? Oh, that's right. You're Australian. All right, go.
No, New Zealand, mate.
Yeah, they all sound the same to me, you weirdos. Bye. All right, Michael Phobia, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, do you think Deji would have learned from his last fight? Because it seems that last fight he had a pretty difficult time with his stamina.
Well, Deji didn't fight last time.
You're talking about KSI.
KSI. Sorry, yeah.
I thought he did. I thought he looked
I thought his cardio.
I thought his cardio improved tremendously.
Still not great. It still wasn't good. But
yeah,
it
wasn't wonderful. It wasn't bad either. Look, KSI learned a lot of things. He's fighting a lot better. I honestly, I think if KSI did that type of training against Joe Weller wouldn't have got out of the second round. That's the feeling I got. I mean, he looked a lot different. The only problem with KSI is the same problem. He doesn't. I don't know if he doesn't hit. He has these punches. They look like they reach. They look really forced and unnatural.
Yeah, he fucking.
He reaches really far, and his whole body. And I feel like once the punch lands, a lot of it's like. A lot of the the firepower.
If you hit an uppercut when he fucking does that, he'll go right down.
Yeah, but I mean, the good thing is that everybody's amateur. Nobody's what the fuck they're doing.
It kind of reminded me of that scene from Pro fighting the bear, and he's coming in with the crazy fists. Coming with a crazy fist.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. All right. Anything else, Michael? Phobia?
Yeah. Did you feel like it ended the KSI fight ended with a draw? Did you feel like a bit ripped off? Because like when I was doing, I was also doing some bets. Like
I didn't feel ripped off at all, but I definitely was suspicious because look, I'm getting the fight either way. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm watching the fight. It'd have to get pretty bad for me not to watch the fight. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna do an event around it. You know, God, we got 18,000 hits on the damn stream yesterday. But you know, it just felt sort of like maybe it's a better reason to get. It felt a little too promoted, you know, a little too smooth.
Also felt a bit staged. Like,
that felt a bit.
Let me put it this way for you, okay? If you tuned in the last 30 minutes, watched that one fight, and it was a tie, okay, maybe I could understand. Maybe you were ripped off. Yeah. But if we sat there and watched 5 hours and 45 minutes of the broadcast, I got my money's worth.
I agree. What if Jeff had to watch it late? Did you ended up paying for it and you had to watch it on? Did you feel like you got your money's worth?
I actually did, yeah.
You know, and you're talking to 3 hardcore sports guys. You know, all 3 of us here. I mean, he is, you know, Jeff is a rabid baseball and NHL fan.
I thought the hats were just for decoration.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, pretty much everybody's involved in my show is a fucking dude, bro, that likes to talk about goof on guys in YouTube drama. You know, we're literally the jocks that goof on the dorks. You know,
jockey dorks.
I'm a bit of a fucking washed up dude, bro, myself. But yeah, I mean, I look, I like wrestling, I like hockey, and at the end of the day, it's a show, it's a story that happens organically. I thought that's what happened. Was it a draw at the end? Was that kind of a fix, or somebody just say, fuck it, we'll just give him a draw and that promotes the next fight? Yeah, I could buy that. But so what?
Yeah. Well, I was kind of annoyed because I was having a bet with all my friends. We were all like out my laptop on Discord, and we all bet $20 on who would win. And it was a draw. We're like, damn it!
Except Tobes. Tobes bet a draw. He said it coming. He went the distance. He went 6 rounds. Tobes a genius. All right, man. Thanks for the call, man. I had fun. I recommend it for everybody. And I remember last time, the first fight, I was really me and Real Talk. We were all in the Shot from the Point Discord, and everybody's like, "You seeing this?" And Real Talk, whenever we were in a blast, you know. And it sucks that this time I couldn't be there. But when all the Germans started ignoring me at the wedding, I just snuck away. I bought that like a couple days ago. The fight.
Yeah, we got our Tommy C bathroom updates.
Yeah, I really run the bath. They started ignoring me after a while.
Our toilet analysts.
I didn't care. Yeah, I was like donut because I want to make sure everybody see what I wrote and donate $2 and like KSI won that round. You know. And let's see if we
You didn't want to donate to Versts, so you donated to yourself.
What? I didn't. Oh, I couldn't donate to Versts. I didn't know how to do that on my phone. That's the truth. I'll hook Versts up. Don't worry. Yeah. No, that's not why I did it. That's not why I did. That really looked awful. I didn't think of that. All right. Explosive. You're right. I didn't think of that. I'm sorry.
It's like, oh shit.
Explosive decompression. You're on the air.
Hey man, I just found it fucking hilarious that the Twitch staff were watching on the pirated stream.
Oh, were they really?
We don't know if that's sure. Yeah, that's what I said. Bunty went out of his way to say, like, oh, don't act like you've never pirated anything before, Kingstar. Okay, well, if Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre were downloading songs on LimeWire, there'd be a fucking problem. There'd be a fucking lawsuit.
I guess you're right.
If the Twitch mods were watching on a stream with 1 million fucking viewers on it, there would be a lawsuit. And you know what? Good, because fuck Twitch.
Yeah, fuck Twitch. Was Hassan there? Was Hassan there?
They're like Nazis.
Oh, they're the worst. They're fucking worst at Twitch. All those guys. Twitch is just filled. You know, I guarantee you this is true. Twitch is filled to the bones with incels that have these fucking titty streamers wrapped right around their fucking finger. I think Ice Poseidon had it 100% correct. It's a bunch of guys that can't get laid, and they think just maybe alinity will blow them one day. That's what it is. Hey, just maybe that fucking South American broad will blow me.
Listen, honey, if you don't do it, we're gonna have to ban you. The Weinsteins.
Yeah, exactly.
You see this couch? Have a seat.
Yes. All right. Anything else? Explosive decompressor?
Found that hilarious.
It is hilarious. All right, man. Have a good one, bro.
Hassan will have to come out as gay after the war.
Let's put Vault. Vault. What happened in your? Did you get to watch it in your backwards country?
Yeah. Yesterday I watched it in the washroom party on the server.
So you were able to do it? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I love the undercard fights. They were really good.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised. Why are people saying it's a ripoff? Like there were other fights.
Half the people who were saying it was a ripoff were probably the fucking people who pirated it. Yeah, can I get my money back from
I got ripped off. I got ripped off.
People who lost the money with betting, I don't
know.
Yeah, and
so there were some real losers in Tobes.
I can see not digging this if you really weren't into YouTube, but everybody I know and deal with is really into YouTube, so maybe I'm a little bit of a bubble. But I thought it was fun. If you don't know who the fuck Scarce it is, it's like, what's this amateur boxing crap? But if you know who Scarce is, and you know who the fighters are, and it's pretty amazing.
You know their backstory.
Other fights.
Beats diss tracks. This beats diss tracks suck. This is great. Every couple months, two guys beat the fuck out of each other. It's great. It's wonderful.
Road to Shaw's diss track was pretty good.
What? Logan Paul's diss track was amazing.
No. Fucking Road to Shaw's one was the best. I'm gonna keep fucking sucking that one. It was a fantastic.
Did you see
it was
Logan?
really good.
Did you see
Just
Logan
because he called out Banks?
Did you see Logan Paul's diss track right before they went on? I was shocked how I didn't want everybody, like Vault said, go watch Logan Paul. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I got better things to do, like drill nails in my eyes.
He goes, welcome to London, motherfucker.
I'm here. That was great. It was really good. Oh shit, what a great way to promote the fight. I think a lot of these YouTubers are. They're just great promoters. They're not necessarily good actors, or because they're just fantastic promoters.
They know how to market.
Yeah,
entertainers.
KSI's video is very. A cat brings up a good point. KSI's video was really good.
Oh, KSI's video. People say the song wasn't as good as, but it was still.
It sucks, but the fucking gauntlet from the fucking
that's true.
Avengers.
It was fun.
The Greg Paul with the girl and shit. That was a great video.
Yeah. It was fun. He did a great job.
Logan.
And some dumbass whose name I'm not going to mention made a video about how awful all the other tracks were.
Yes, some dumbass.
The best diss track ever. Deji's. Horrible diss track, but I thought it was hilarious that he said it was the best diss track that would ever hit YouTube.
Best one? I don't know. I think Logan Paul's is the best one I ever saw.
I thought Deji's was horrible.
I didn't see Deji's, to be honest.
It was bad.
It's terrible.
But the guy goes, "Oh, it's the best one on the internet history." I was like, "Oh, shut the."
Logan Paul's is the best one, hands down.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here. That was what a great response,
I'm here.
And then they think it's just waiting for you to get me too. I'm there. I'm rooting for Riley.
KSI going pussy.
This thing, I'm laughing at Logan Paul stuff. What the fucking world's coming to? I think his stuff sucks. I don't like his brother at all.
I got one thing to say.
You changed, Tommy. You changed.
You were the one that exposed me to that. You were the one that said, go watch it. And I was like, fuck off. And then I liked it. And I watched it like 30 times. And I laughed my ass off. All right. Well, I'm big phony now. You can make fun of me. I'm big phony. You said that 220 was fake and you like Logan Paul. You're fake, fucko. Yeah,
Tommy, that was me. I'm the one that said, get the fuck out of here. It's not good.
No.
I'm the one that said that. Yeah,
you were? All right, well, get the fuck out of here then. Bye. Let's put Versts in. We'll close it out. Versts, do you have some final comments to say?
Yeah. So, I just want to remind everybody that we did a 6-hour stream to end in a fucking tie.
I know where this is going. I know it's.
So what? So what? It doesn't.
You know what? It's different when you don't have to be there, Tommy. Yeah, you can.
I don't have gladly been there if I could have.
When you can pop in from the fucking bathroom whenever you want with your dick in your hand.
Pay for my $10.
And Tommy didn't even give me my 10 fucking done. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. 6 hours. Okay. Everyone who's screaming refund is fucking stupid because it was worth the $10.
You sound like you're having fun. I was listening to you all the whole time.
No, it was good.
Pee for 6 hours.
No, you know what? It was fun for $10. It was worth it. I just felt like when I needed a climax, when I really needed to bust that nut, KSI and Logan Paul, and it ended in a tie. It was the biggest blue ball of my fucking life. I can't lie to you.
I don't know. The first thing I thought was
tagged it in the bottom. We were stunned. It's on the other channel.
We didn't even know what to say. I was speechless for like 2 minutes. I was so mad.
Like, wait, what the fuck? No, that can't possibly happen.
But I think that's probably more than likely why it was a like that, because you gotta. Are you watching the next one?
Oh yeah.
Would you watch the next one if you didn't?
Go there.
Yep.
Would you watch either way?
I'll watch the next one no matter what.
100%.
Yeah, but would you? If we all didn't know each other and we weren't friends and there's no shot
No.
point, would you watch it now?
No.
I probably would.
not.
But
Yeah.
I will say, since I don't think I'll have to work next time. They'll probably do it on another Saturday. Let's get fucked up like we were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I
so
actually
much
talked
better.
to a couple of my friends. I go, hey, would you guys want to go see the? And then they're normies.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we're going to LA. I was like, what?
Really? Oh god.
Oh, dude, I could drive down there.
We actually had a shot from the point. I don't know why. Like he didn't tell me. We had a shot from the point news guy that went to Insomnia, but didn't go to the fucking fight. And he's like, "Oh, it's too much money, Tommy." And I'm like, "I'd have given you the money."
It was
Something
Data
like
Ryan,
that. I got you in. We even made phony shot from the
Jesus
point press
Christ.
passes.
We did. They were already made.
Yeah.
He just needed the money.
Yeah, just needed the money. I didn't know, and he didn't communicate with me. But it's fucking dated Ryan. What do you want? You know.
Yeah, I can't expect much.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, I saw the fucking news report, dude. That shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit got to me.
The
It's
shitting.
scary.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. I only could watch it once. I thought it was appropriate to put it on Shot from the Point News. We're our news channel on Shot from the Point News, so I figured getting the breaking news. So I didn't monetize it. I will monetize
I recommend
strategy.
if you're looking for it, don't watch the clip. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
No, you know what the worst thing is? It makes me think of like if I was watching like a Smash tournament or something, and I just hear a gunshot. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's so fucked up.
It's just beyond. I don't understand. Like I don't know how you
It
can.
makes me not want to go to places like Comic-Con or
Yeah.
or all these big
Anything basically.
Well, I mean, I tell you something. You know, you want to look at it this way, and I kind of criticized him a little too, so maybe you can throw me in this boat. Take something that happened to Jeremy, the quartering. Some guy literally went to a bar that he was at before the fucking whole show started for that stupid board
And
game.
beat the fuck out of him.
And they beat the fuck out of him. Like, what the fuck is going on with our country?
Now, if that was a gun, then he's a fucking martyr.
Now it's a gun. Now it's a gun. You know, I mean, was Jeremy? Maybe Jeremy was right to leave. Like he ended up staying, but a lot of people are calling him a coward for leaving. And maybe, you know, hello? What happened to my fucking thing here?
Oh, shit.
Hello. Okay, maybe he was right to leave.
Now you sound like Incel, whatever his name was.
Yeah. Maybe he's right to leave. I don't know. It's just,
Incel Andy.
I only could watch the clip once, and I don't know. I just put it up there.
The screaming was fucking awful.
Yeah. I may take that clip down.
Yelling,
like people screaming in fucking pain was terrible.
Yeah, I know.
He goes, "What did he shoot me with?" Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. He's
And the fucking part where Jeff pointed it out, where you can see the laser right on the guy's chest before the thing cuts out.
murdered.
I don't remember that.
It's like they say, you know,
these are our
don't live your
people,
life
right?
in fear, but this shit doesn't help you not live your life
Keep your
in fear.
fucking head up.
Right.
Keep your
Well,
fucking
you're
head up.
killing
Ed.
kids over fucking video games. I mean, I don't know what the shooter's motive was, but
They were saying allegedly it's a guy who lost the tournament and came back with a gun.
over Madden.
Wow.
Over Madden.
Madden NFL.
I don't even think it was like a big prize pot or anything.
Nope.
You got sent to losers in a fucking local, and you come back and just shoot it up? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's almost like somebody, you know, got fired from got yelled at their job, came back. Oh wait, Ricochet was in that one last week.
Yeah.
Well, seriously.
That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. You drowned in pools at a local that probably the prize pot is like less than $200, and you shot them all.
Yeah.
That's great. That's fucking fantastic.
And no, that wasn't a local. They're guys from
No, it wasn't.
Complexity that were there. One guy took a bullet into the thumb, and he's saying, "Oh my god, I'm so grateful." What if that bullet fucking took his thumb clean off? Then he ain't got
that's
a job
it. You're
anymore.
done.
That's his fucking career.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a super major or anything, right? It was just like a major at best.
There were like teams there. I don't know.
I don't know. It looked pretty. It looked like a pretty big tournament to me. It was on Twitch. It looked like it had a professional stream going on.
It was a
I don't know.
qualifier. It was a qualifier.
A qualifier? Okay, so it was a decent size.
Yeah.
But, like, fuck. Like, come on.
Fucking Madden? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I can see this happening in League. Those people are fucking crazy. This is Madden NFL.
I think the whole world is just crazier than.
No, you know what? I don't see it happening in any of those because at this point, communities like that, they have security shit like that where they skate.
But I mean, what does security do? You know, as someone who was an ex-security guard that would have worked in an event like that, what does security do in a situation like that?
Well,
I know they don't have armed guards. You know.
No. The only example I really have for you that I can think of is for Smash tournaments. They have not only on-site security, but they have metal detectors and shit like that they
metal
buy for the
detectors.
events.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as once the gun comes out,
they check bags before you enter the building. Your bag is checked.
Yeah.
So and most people just bring their backpack with like their fucking controller and some other water or some stupid shit.
Yeah. Right.
So if you're bringing that shit in, they check you before they let you in. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna probably find out most of all again, and we put it on the news channel.
They'll find out more as the days go on.
Yeah, this is the stream. The stream is on the news channel. And yeah, I mean, there's probably some pretty sad stuff. Hey, listen, right on here on Tommy C's SFTP, we do a podcast called Shot from the Point. We do that, and if you want Shot from the Point extra, please check out. It's in the description below. Shot from the Point News. We do extra cast there. We might end up doing a cast on this tomorrow. Please follow me on Twitter if you want to know about that. But otherwise, we promise 3 pieces of content a week on this channel. For the most part, we live up to it unless I get sick or something. And
someone said security is an ass. You know what else is ass? Getting fucking shot.
Getting shot is.
Look, I don't want to fucking go in through the TSA to play my fucking Xbox.
Well, this is gonna happen.
Okay, but like.
This
you
is
need
gonna
to
happen.
have security in these situations, in this current day and age.
Well, I mean, how much you want to bet this is a situation when the guy said, "I'm going to come back and shoot you fuckers," and everybody's like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here." You know, I mean, that seems to be happening more and more often. There's like, you really look into this stuff, and it's, like a lot of guys are fucking see. There's tons of signs there,
Look at Lord Vega. Excuse me, is there an issue with having armed security? How hard is that to get? Jesus. I mean, look for it. This is a big fucking stream with full teams coming in. Yeah. You should have somebody with a gun.
All right. Yeah, maybe.
And they probably didn't because it was Madden.
Yeah, because Madden. I mean,
and at this point, because of shit like this, people are like, if you tweet at a tournament organizer and say you have a firearm or some stupid shit like that, you're banned from any events. That's it. That doesn't matter if it's a fucking joke. It's over.
Rex said it perfectly. I prefer to sit an hour in line to make sure, rather than get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, not getting killed. That's probably good.
Would be
nice. Brightens my day.
Check your fucking bag with your fucking controller and your water in it and your fucking wallet.
All right, let's end this out by shouting out the donators. Sean Ree, I would love to see Alyssa Violet versus Eric Costell. That would be interesting. High as a Kite, thank you so much. Stop Motive. I've had no horse in this fight. From an outsider's perspective, it sucked. Well, I can see that. In fairness, the Fed 23, Fook the polls, yeah, Fook 'em. Logan won that fight easy. UK is a bunch of psycho, psycho. The Brits screwed him. #Logang. All right, fair enough. Jim the Grackle, huge fans. First fight donate. We did cover before. $8 there. Thank you so much. Of course, Film Oddities. Mr. Tobes donated a real generous donation. Scarce supposedly donated. Look out to Oreo. I'm coming to take your place in SFTP. Thank you much, Speedy Bird. I've never been a boxing fan, but I had so much fun last night. Scarce and Deji are my heroes. Fair enough. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Feith, if the lights in the arena were turned off, KSI would have had the. You're a horrible human being, Feith.
Keem said it worse. Keem said they're going to have a rematch. Third rematch is in Africa. KSI will win.
Is that what he said? Did he really?
Keem tweeted that. He said third rematch is in Africa. KSI will win.
I wonder if Alex is the announcer.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's the Alex. Yeah, I'm going to reintroduce Alex. This is still pretty funny. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I don't know. Heartfelt sympathies. Go out to the families of those pro players over in Madden 19 tournament in Florida. See you soon. Peace.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist, fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne, running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me, head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree, Chi-Town to King's home. Spin 5's black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.